History of hurricanes.
When is hurricane season? Hurricane season starts June 1st and ends November 30th, but normally occurs between August and September. One knows when a hurricane occurs with a wind speed tracker.
How does a hurricane form? Hurricanes form over warm ocean waters near the equator. The warm, moist air rises above the ocean surface, causing air formed surrounding areas to be sucked in. This air then becomes warm and moist and rises too, which keeps cycling to form clouds. The clouds then rotate with the earth. If there is enough warm water to feed the storm, a hurricane will form.
A hurricane is measured by a Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. This measures the storm with a scale from 1 to 5 on the wind speed and destruction damage that the wind can cause. It is relevant to scale a hurricane because we need to know the wind speeds so that we can know what damage is going to happen. But it does not tell the rain flood or the potential of hurricanes.
When and where does it occur? It occurs when the ocean gets warmer in the summer or fall. As the winds from the hurricane pushes the water into the center, it becomes more dangerous because when the hurricane gets to the land, it could cause a flood. They mostly occur at the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, and the eastern North Pacific Ocean.
Important history of Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina started on August 23, 2005 through August 31, 2005. Hurricane Katrina was one of the most devastating hurricanes in the world. It was a Category 5 hurricane. Katrina had wind speeds that went up to 175 miles per hour. The Hurricane Katrina took over 1,833 lives and destroyed over 800,000 houses. The cost of the damage was $81 billion, and the cost to fix everything was $160 billion. The differences and similarities between Ida and Katrina. Hurricane Katrina hit Louisiana, and Ida hit the same part of the state but from the southeast. Katrina had winds that went up to 175 miles per hour, and Ida had winds that went up to 150 miles per hour. Hurricane Katrina to this day is still one of the most expensive hurricanes in the world. Ida cost up to $95 billion and cost over 115 lives. What's the difference between hurricane categories? A Category 1 hurricane is sustained winds of 74 through 95 miles per hour. A Category 2 hurricane is sustained winds of 96 through 110 miles per hour. A Category 3 hurricane is sustained winds of 111 through 129 miles per hour. A Category 4 hurricane is sustained winds of 130 through 156 miles per hour. A Category 5 hurricane is sustained winds of 157 miles per hour and higher.
The frequency of a hurricane is about 11 annual. The duration of a hurricane can last from 12 to 24 hours. The intensity or severity, a hurricane wind scale is 1 to 5, rating based on how bad the hurricane is. The timing is from June 1st to...
How have hurricanes changed over the years? We first started recording hurricanes in 1495 through 1502. The first one recorded was near Hispaniola by Christopher Columbus.
Over the past 100 years, there has been an increase in Category 5 and 4 hurricanes, and the hurricane wind speeds grew by 10 miles per hour. Because of the warmer water temperatures, the precipitation in hurricanes has risen 10 to 15% more. The amount of hurricanes the past few years have been increasing, and the damage hurricanes do has been increasing.
This is the data of tropical cyclones by year.
Facts about hurricanes. Typical hurricanes are about 300 miles long. A hurricane can dump up to 6 inches of rain at a time. Hurricanes can be very dangerous and deadly. The very first hurricane was in 1938. The World Meteorologist Organization named the hurricane Hurricane. The The average temperature of a hurricane is 79 degrees Fahrenheit.
And here are some clips of a hurricane.
If you live in a hurricane-prone area, you should board your windows, make flood-proof basements, trim trees, tie down things that can move with the wind, install storm shutters, get a generator, and get flood insurance.
A hurricane is measured by a Saffir-Simpson. I'm just imagining it.
1502. The first what record?
Why did you start laughing?
1502.
What's the difference between hurricane categories?